All right, well, we're here at the MDI High School gym. Chris Popper, I'm joined by Tracie Martin. And Tracie, you've been a long time teacher at Narraguagus High School. Tell us how long you've taught there.
This is my 31st year at Narraguagus, teaching high school phys ed, and this year we added 7th and 8th grade to the high school, so now we're a junior senior high school, so I'm teaching junior high as well as 9th and 10th graders in phys ed.
And I mean, so doing this in the gym, this interview is the perfect place for you.
I spend a lot of time in gyms, yeah.
Yeah, my joking is if I were exercising as much time as I am in gym, I'd be so thin it would just be incredible.
Yeah.
In addition to teaching, you also do, one of the top officiators are referees in the area. You do basketball, you do not only high school basketball, but collegiate basketball, soccer, and then high school and collegiate softball as well.
Yes.
I mean, you know, my gosh, talk about just doing everything. Why did you get involved in refereeing and officiating?
I played all three sports. Well, I didn't play a lot of soccer because soccer wasn't big when I was going through high school, but I played basketball and softball in high school and loved it. And when I student taught at Coney High School, Al Card and Charlie McDonald said, geez, you really ought to come and take the basketball course. We're teaching it. And so I was living in the Oakland area when I first graduated from college, so started there, and then I got the job at Narraguagus, so transferred over to Board 111, started taking the classes with Peter Webb, and the rest is history. Yeah.
How many games have you, have you ever thought how many games you've refereed in terms of basketball? Or?
High school and college, probably 60 games a year, not counting.
Wow.
Not counting, like Harbor House, Sheriff's Cup, AAU, and that stuff on the weekend. So my body at this point in my life is telling me I've probably done that many games.
And the one thing that I'm not sure exactly whether it was the Ellsworth American or somebody did a profile on you, and you've done this amazing thing in terms of teaching it with swimming lessons.
Yeah, I started
tell me about that.
They were looking for someone on Vinyl Haven, which is where I grew up, and my mother thought it'd be a great idea if I went and took the water safety instructor's course. So the summer before my senior year I did that, and I've been teaching swimming lessons out there ever since.
So I mean, really,
I just finished my 35th year.
So generations on Vinyl Haven have learned how to swim because of you.
Yes.
Which is just amazing. I mean, you know, what do you do for fun? I mean, or this is fun, or
this is fun.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I wouldn't still be doing it.
Yeah.
So. No, I like going back to the island. Like I say, I grew up there, and I get a chance to see all my classmates, my brother and his wife, and my two nieces still live out there. So.
And the classes, in terms of the summer classes, are what, once a week, or how?
We go every day for an hour for 7 days.
Yeah.
Because I also work at a basketball camp in the summertime, so I have about a week or two that I can devote out there. So I try to fit it around my other projects I have going on in the summertime.
Wow. I mean, education's had to have changed a lot in the 37 years that you've taught. What are some of the things that have changed in terms of, I guess, for the better or for the worse? What do you think?
Depends on who you ask whether it's better or worse, but you know, we have a lot going on right now with proficiency based, and that's been a struggle because it's all new to me, and it's a learning curve for me. So hopefully we'll get that up and running. It's like a lot of things. You do what the state asks you to do, and you do the best you can, and hopefully it's what's best for the student.
The state sometimes, I mean, my wife's a teacher. I mean, she teaches in Narraguagus High School, and oftentimes it feels like the state has no idea what's involved in terms of day-to-day classroom management and classroom time, and a lot of the impositions or the mandates that come down sometimes seem like just silly. And you don't have to comment on that. I'll make that comment.
All right.
What sport do you like refereeing the best? I mean, is there a favorite that you like?
Probably basketball.
Yeah.
Just because the atmosphere is so much different. Everyone's right on top of you. The bands, especially MDI. When you come to MDI and places like that, they got great bands. The atmosphere is awesome. You have to make that split-second decision. That's why I like soccer in that regard. You got that play-on rule, so that gives you that chance to say, maybe. So I like a little bit of all of them.
Yeah.
They all got a lot of things that are good to them.
All right. What do you want? If the camera's yours, I mean, what do you want to say to people in down East Maine?
Oh, I don't know. You can always use more officials, no matter what sport it is. You never have enough, especially females. If your passion's athletics, whether it be coaching or officiating, you always need more of those. And sometimes it's tough breaking into officiating because you do have the fans that get on you, and sometimes people don't enjoy that, but it is part of the game, and you can't take it personal, and don't let that stop you from maybe pursuing a career in something that you might become very good at.
All right, thanks very much.
All right, thanks, Chris.